This coming Monday night at 8, WGBY presents 100 Years on the Avenue, the story of the Big E, to mark the centennial year of the Eastern States Exposition in West Springfield. The man behind the documentary, WGBY producer Dave Fraser, and Big E President and Chief Executive Officer Gene Cassidy came in to talk about the program. I asked Dave, how do you get started and simply get your head around a story that's a century long?
Doing the story on the Big E is pretty exciting for someone who grew up in this area and went to the Big E. So, I thought I knew a little bit about it, but once I got into it, yeah, there's a lot that makes up a century at the Big E. You start by just talking to some of the people who've been around for a while and hearing some of the stories. And fortunately, the Eastern States has a wonderful archive of pictures and old film that helps tell the story. So you just start compiling these things, and eventually it formulates itself into a story.
Gene Cassidy, Dave Fraser made quite a point of telling me you are, and correct me if I got it wrong because I can't read my own notes half the time, but 7th president of the Big E, which is pretty amazing itself in 100 years. That's an average of about 14, 15 years, so people get the job and they keep it. That's good. But the first native of West Springfield to hold the position, that means a lot.
And it means a lot to me too. Jim, it's an honor for me to lead that organization as a native son of the town of West Springfield. I'm very proud of that. I usually within 90 seconds of meeting somebody at the Eastern States, I'm able to pepper the conversation with, I was born and raised within walking distance of the office that I occupy, and as a young person, the fair was a big part of our family life. It was a big part of town life. Back in those days, the kids got either a full day off or a half day off of school. And so I'm very, very honored to lead that organization. And, being the 7th president, there's a lot of longevity of chief executives. I'm proud that I'm doing a job that was done by Mr. Brooks, the founder himself, at one point in time. And to some large extent, because the Eastern States represents such a large regional footprint, all of New England. And actually, the Eastern States, we focus on New England because of the 6 state buildings that are on the property. But if you look at the beautiful tile work that's on the Coliseum, you'll see the state insignias of all the Eastern States, Pennsylvania, Delaware, New Jersey, New York. So it's really such a large footprint that we encompass. And to some degree, people wonder, what goes on at the Eastern States? So having a native son there, I think, is important for the community.
Dave Fraser, I got to ask you, I know you traveled pretty far and wide to do this program. You ended up going to all 6 New England states, if I remember right.
We did that this past summer, yeah. Got out our road map and our camera and loaded up the van, and off we went, and talked to a lot of people in agriculture, some farmers, but also tried to talk to some lifestyle and culture people to get the sense as to how these states blend together and what the lifestyle in Maine might be like versus the lifestyle down in Connecticut. So that's sort of an interesting part of the story that I think people might, you go through the state buildings and you take these little field trips, and that's kind of what we tried to replicate in the program, is to kind of leave the fair for a little bit, visit the 6 New England states, learn about their food, learn about their culture, and then return back to the fair.
And Gene Cassidy, I understand one of your favorite things to do is get out from behind that desk, get out of the office, get on the fair grounds, meet the vendors, the performers, the exhibitors, and just the folks that are there for the day, huh?
And that's the joy of my job, is being able to interact with the fairgoers. Getting feedback from people. People come to the fair to get a flavor of New England. It's iconic Americana at its best. Great family entertainment. So yes, my favorite part of the fair is getting to become acquainted with the fairgoers, and I enjoy that very much.
I got to ask you, as times change, the Big E certainly has changed and grown through the century, but so much competition today for our leisure time and our leisure time dollar. What challenges do you see now and lying ahead for the kind of long-form destination events like the Big E?
Well, that's a major challenge. And the Eastern States has a long 4-generation history of rising to the challenge. Our agricultural showcase is substantially bigger now than it's ever been. Now, it used to just be the Eastern States and then the New England states. Agriculture has shrunk a great deal on the East Coast. Obviously, people are well aware of that. You know, we're always fighting things. We just had a question on our ballot this month that affected agriculture in a very negative way for the Commonwealth. So I say our shows are bigger, and that's because our footprint has had to become all of North America. So we have cattle and bovine, swine, equine, all from across the country, which makes the shows much bigger and more relevant.
As you put together 100 years on the Avenue, anything jump out at you that just really surprised, something you said, man, I lived here all my life and I didn't know that?
I guess it's the reach that the fair has within New England. As we went to the other New England states, people know the Big E, and if they're a farmer with animals that they want to show, they know that getting to the Big E means something, and winning a ribbon at the Big E means something. So, you know, we're up in these small towns all around the region, and we're telling people about the Big E, and they say, oh yeah, we know all about it. We've been there. My family has been there. My parents went there. My grandparents went there. We're bringing our kids there this year to show our cow. That was a big surprising thing for me.
Well, Dave Fraser, Gene Cassidy, thanks for making some time to come in. Remember, 8 o'clock, the 28th, 100 years on the Avenue, the story of the Big E.